The BMW 3 Series was the undisputed compact executive champion for many years. It offered keen drivers a great driving experience and quality and practicality at a price on a par with many of its rivals. This is the 6th generation of the 3 Series though, and these days the competition is much stronger. You'll be spoilt for choice for engine and gearbox options with the 3 Series. Petrol models include a 3-cylinder 318i, which does need to be revved hard to get the most out of it, so we'd recommend stepping up to the 320i, which is just a bit gutsier. If you're after something properly quick, then the 330i and 340i deliver seriously rapid acceleration. The diesel engines are far more popular though. The entry 316D is a little underpowered, but the 318D and 320D perform very well. The 320D is particularly effortless. Meanwhile, the 330D and 335D are almost as quick as the range-topping petrol. The 3 Series has always excelled in the handling department. The balanced rear-wheel drive chassis gives you a lot of confidence when you want to pick up the pace. The body is well controlled, even in the softer comfort setting in cars with the adaptive M Sport suspension. In sport mode, it's a real driver's car. The steering isn't quite as accomplished. It's accurate, but the weighting isn't always consistent. For those concerned about traction in the winter months, the xDrive 4-wheel drive system makes a lot of sense, but realistically, the rear-wheel drive system makes more sense. Considering how well the 3 Series handles, it rides amazingly well too. The optional adaptive M Sport suspension gives you a relatively silken comfort mode, which remains settled over most surfaces. It's stiffer in sport mode, but it's not intolerable. As you'd expect, cars with smaller alloys ride slightly better, and that's true with the 3 Series, but even the 19-inch options don't spoil it. There's a surprising amount of environmental noise though. The petrols are reasonably refined, but the diesels are a little gruff under acceleration. Settle into a motorway cruise and this fades away. You'll have little trouble finding a good driving position in the 3 Series. All versions get a seat that's fully adjustable, manual in most models. This one is electric, and a steering wheel that's also adjustable for reach as well as height. Adjustable lumbar support in these electric seats are optional though, even on more expensive trims, but M Sport models do come with figure-hugging sport seats. The pedals are slightly offset, which may irritate. It's easy to see out of the front of the 3 Series thanks to these relatively thin A-pillars, and the door mirrors give it a good view too. Over the shoulder visibility is hampered a little by rear pillars, but the 3 Series is no worse than rivals in this regard, and all models come with rear parking sensors. Inside the 3 Series it looks and feels classy enough, with lots of soft touch plastics on the dash and gloss black finishes and chrome detailing around the air vents. It feels high-end, as it should, but rivals, including the Audi A4 and Mercedes C-Class, impress just that little bit more. BMW's iDrive remains one of the best infotainment systems out there. All 3 Series come with Bluetooth and a DAB radio, plus an SOS emergency call feature. Also standard is sat-nav with a 6.5-inch screen, or you can upgrade to the BMW Professional system, which features a larger 8.8-inch screen. Other options include a digital TV tuner and a more powerful Harman Kardon audio system. Cabin space is pretty good. You'll have no trouble fitting 4 adults in, even if the rival Volkswagen Passat has even more space inside. Shoulder space will be tight if you try and fit 3 people in, and anyone who sits in the middle seat will have to deal with this rather awkward transmission tunnel. Storage space in the cabin is pretty varied too. Door pockets in the front will hold a 1-litre bottle, there's a storage compartment under the centre armrest and a decent sized glove box. There are also 2 cup holders in front of the gear lever. A folding armrest with a pair of cup holders in the back is an option on basic trims. The boot is a good size for its class, although the opening is a little narrow. You will also have to pay extra for split folding rear seats, but they do have a 40-20-40 arrangement. The 3 Series is well equipped to standard. Even the entry-level SE trim models come with satellite navigation, as well as dual zone climate and cruise controls, rear parking sensors, 17-inch alloy wheels, Bluetooth, a DAB radio, plus automatic lights and wipers. Every engine returns competitive fuel economy and CO2 figures when compared to its rivals, but the most impressive one is the 320 ED because of its low CO2 figures, even with an automatic gearbox fitted. BMW as a brand had a pretty low ranking in our most recent reliability survey, but not significantly poorer than most premium badge rivals. Safety is decent with 6 airbags as standard and a Euro NCAP 5-star rating, but you have to pay extra for city braking, which comes as standard in many of the 3 Series rivals. If you pick the right version and the right options, then the BMW 3 Series remains one of the best compact executive cars money can buy. For more information, search for the BMW 3 Series on whatcar.com, and to keep up to date with all our latest video road tests, click subscribe.